So hey everybody, my apologies for how I look and for how I sound. I am still sick. I am still sick. And the reason I'm coming on here is to yet again ask for prayers, positive vibes, whatever you want to toss at me. Yesterday about 6:20, well, let's just back up. I'm still in the same routine as low energy, not feeling well, coughing a little bit. I'm just wiped out after I have dinner. And I usually have dinner like 5 o'clock. And believe you me, it's a struggle to have dinner because nothing sounds good, nothing tastes good. Come on, babe. And I just don't have the strength to fix anything. So by the time that ends up happening, I'm usually done by 6 and I'm tired, and we're all probably in bed by 6:30. Just watching TV. We're not asleep or anything. So yesterday, the same old, I didn't exactly take it easy. I trimmed Kaycee. I did their nails. I, dyed Kamiley's tail. I cleaned up a little bit. That was my extent of not laying on the couch all day. And I was just zapped. No energy. Excuse me. So now I can officially start. So, I'm lying there watching TV, specifically beaches. And there is some, and I have to spell it, piano sounds in the movie with the soundtrack. And as I've said before, Kaycee does not like the sound. She runs out of the room. Like she doesn't want to hear it. So she was sleeping not on the bed, but on the bench ottoman that I was given for free, I don't know, about 2 months ago. I put it in my room, and she sometimes likes to lay on it and fall asleep on it, and then eventually ends up in the bed. So it was towards the end of the movie, and I heard something from her that I've never heard. It was not a dream, meaning her dreaming, not me. Because they yelp at night, or they snore, or they dream. But this was scary. And her body, I can't explain it because it happened so fast. It didn't go limp. It didn't go stiff. It just went weird. Because she was laying down, I picked her up immediately and I brought her to my bed. And I had to scramble to find the light, to turn the light on. And the light is not a bright light in my room. And immediately, the first thing I go for is her gums. So that will tell you a lot about a dog, a cat, whomever. If they are not pink, they were extremely, extremely, extremely pale. So I knew something had happened. The first thing I thought of was a seizure. Because she was 100% coherent. She was, her eyes weren't shifting back and forth. She was responsive. It was just the gums that was very, very concerning to me. So immediately I called the ER and explained the symptoms. And from what the person said on the phone, it didn't seem that they were busy. There was no parking issue outside of the clinic when I got there. And then it was like, oh my God, I've never waited so long in my life. Yeah, I understand, emergency cases come in, but I'm not coming in like Kamiley had. We were just there literally 3 weeks ago with her paw, with it being infected. I get that. That's sort of borderline not emergency. But when you have a dog and you're thinking she might have had a seizure, wouldn't you sort of want to see her as quick as possible? Not literally, I kid you not, 2 hours and 5 minutes later after it had happened. We saw the doctor at 8:25. And we were put into a room at 7:25. So, of course, she's fine. She's normal. She's pink. She was pink when we walked in, to be honest. Acting normal, jumping off chairs, wanting to love on everybody. And the only reason I stayed was to check her vitals. Her heart rate, her temperature, everything was fine. Thank God. But, and I knew I was going to forget this. I knew it. And I put it over here specifically because I knew you guys would be asking me. So it was sort of determined that it is called oh my God, and even with glasses, vestibular small neurologic event. Essentially, it's like a doggy seizure that she thinks that she might have scared herself when she woke up, but she was asleep. And I don't know if something triggered it. I know for a fact, and I'm going to have this looked at, I don't think on Tuesday, but I'm hoping on Tuesday, her ears are very, very clogged up, full of hair, and there's no infection, there's no smell, her ears are not red, but they need to be plucked and cleaned out really bad. So another thing that could cause this is vertigo. Well, I don't know if she's dizzy. She's not acting dizzy. She's jumping off. Yesterday she was a nutcase, man. To try to trim this dog, it took me 3 times. I got tired, number one. I couldn't, it was just taxing. So I started her probably like 11, and we may have finished about 3. And, we took breaks. So, she was a nut. I couldn't even hold her down. She was running around the house. She was grabbing things. She was 1,000% herself. But I noticed this morning, the girls like to sing, and it sort of bothered her to sing, like the sound. She was kind of like shaking her head, like she had something like, you have an ear problem, an ear pain. So, here we go back to the vet again. I'm telling you, it's just, and I don't feel good. I don't have the energy to be running around. Like today, I'm sort of hesitant, but more than likely, I just thought of this out loud in my head, to go get gas at Costco because obviously they're going to be closed tomorrow. And I'm running sort of low, and I don't want to be running around potentially, God forbid, an emergency situation and run out of gas or be looking for a gas station. But that means I have to go to the bank, put money on my card, and I never keep enough money on my card because I just have a fear of identity theft, which has happened to me twice, and both times at gas stations. So I only put like a few hundred, and then when that's gone, I just replenish it. So, it's kind of a stupid thing to do, and I never have cash. That's got to change in 2018. I have to carry, or at least have some cash at the house in an emergency situation. Costco doesn't take cash, but at least other gas stations do. But, so anyway, long story short, we probably have to all pile in the car today. The girls would love it. But I want to sit here in my pajamas. I swear to God, I just want to sit here in my pajamas. I just cleaned my kitchen. Excuse me. Sorry, nature called. I'm still coughing up crap. like I said, I mean, I don't want to do anything. My plan today was I want to give Kaycee a nice, warm, soothing bath now that she has no hair and really make her feel. I mean, how do you feel like when you don't wash your hair for a couple of days? I know. Hi, I'm here. I'm there right now. So I want to give her a nice, warm bath and, just have her a lazy day. She's eating really good. She pooped when we got home last night. She's had water. I'm just concerned about her ears. I really think that's playing a part in this. She doesn't even like me to touch them or look in them. Obviously, I can't. I had the doctor smell them, and she said, no, they're not infected, but they are very, very hairy and clogged up. So, I don't know. But anyways, just please pray that this doesn't happen again. I am very... Your perspective takes a different turn when you realize, you're 5-7 minutes from the emergency when before I was 15 to 20. And then I'm very, very, very grateful I put in that garage door. Let me just tell you, the electric garage door saved my ass. Not only once, but twice. When I took Miley to the ER and then when I took Kaycee. We left in the dark and thankfully, we just back up. It's the little things that make the biggest impact with me. Just being close to the emergency, having an electric garage door opener, and being fortunate enough to have the money, that I do have. But I mean, let's be honest. I just paid my supplemental taxes. I paid my first tax payment for 2018. I had dental surgery. Kamiley had minor paw surgery. It's, this has been over $10,000, probably 6 weeks. And, it's just, and I'm still not done. If Kaycee has to have, any blood workup, an ear procedure could be about 150. That includes the physical, the initial office visit and stuff. But it's like, really now? And every time I go to the doctor, I actually went the other day again. I think I told you, I'm not sure. I feel like I'm in a fog half the time. And every time I go, it's $30. So, I mean, that adds up. The doctor, we've been communicating via email, and she's like, if you're no better by Tuesday, please let me know. And I'm like, well, what do you tell her? I don't have this, like, if you're on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, you're just dead, drop tired, and 10, you have all the energy in the world. I've probably been at a 2, 3 for the last, I want to say week, 5 to 7 days. I don't know if it's because my mind is worried about Kaycee, that your adrenaline kicks in and you have to go. You don't have a choice. You have to get dressed, go and take care of what you need to take care of. That's the kind of person I am. I can't just crawl into a ball and just, hope gas gets in my car and, hope the laundry's done and hope things and hope that. I just have to suck it up and get going. That's how I've always been. But today my energy, it's about a 5. It's about a 5 and it's only 9 o'clock. So I just need to pace myself that I don't wear myself out. But I'm really worried. You know, I would never, ever would have thought this would have happened to her. Never. Kaycee has, up until last night, seen an emergency vet for anything. She has never, knock on wood again, had any surgery, procedure, knock on wood 1,000 times, major illnesses, nothing, and she's 9. She just turned 9 in November. The worst thing, she's like an ear problem, a skin problem. But other than that, nothing. So, I hate tomorrow is New Year's. I hate tonight that they're probably it's gonna be like Kuwait around here and the fireworks are gonna go flying. Again, it's a sound thing. All I can do is turn the TV up and pray to God they don't hear anything or don't see anything, meaning you can see fireworks sometimes from my room because I light them off over in the back of the supermarket. But strangely enough, Christmas Eve there was nothing. Maybe people are away. Who knew? I don't know. But this was the first holiday since I've been here that nothing happened. But tonight is a little different story. Anyways, I just wanted to give you all just a quick update. I need to start my day. I need to get my ass out of these pajamas and into a nice warm shower and try to clear this crap out of my head. I'm still on antibiotics. At least all the pressure I was feeling and the gum pain is gone. But strangely enough, here all along, you try to think like, where did I catch this? Where did I catch this? And would you really, go to the dentist on a Friday and get sick on a Sunday? I think I personally caught this at the emergency vet because last night, again, there was a person in the back hacking, coughing, sneezing, infecting the entire place, an employee. And I should have said something like, that person back there, I can understand you're probably always, needing more people to work under, short-staffed, understaffed, whatever you want to call it. But really, is it necessary to have somebody that sick back there? Usually, with me, whenever I get infected, it's usually 2 weeks and I'm sick. So I was like, wow, you know what? I'm blaming the dentist. I don't think it was the dentist. I think it was, I could be wrong, but I think it was the vet. So anyways, I gotta go. Please just keep Kaycee and I in your prayers, and I will update as the news warrants. But right now, there's nothing we can do about it until hopefully Tuesday. But I don't know how booked they are already. So everybody take care. Stay safe tonight. Like I said, we'll be at home. Last time I was out on a New Year's Eve was probably 2002. Probably 2002. in San Francisco. But I'd rather be with my girls than anywhere in the world. So take care, everybody. Bye.